babies were being destroyed. The Pharaoh had made a decree that the male children of the Hebrew women was to be killed the moment they realized it was a male child. And this was like a form of population control. So, Exodus chapter 1, starting in verse 15. The king of Egypt said to the Hebrew midwives, whose names were Shiphrah and Puah, when you are helping the Hebrew women during childbirth on the delivery stool, if you see that the baby is a boy, kill him. But if it is a girl, let her live. The midwives, however, feared God and did not do what the king of Egypt had told them to do. They let the boys live. Then the king of Egypt summoned the midwives and asked them, "Why have you done this? Why have you let the boys live?" The midwives answered Pharaoh, "Hebrew women are not like Egyptian women. They are vigorous and give birth before the midwives arrive." So God was kind to the midwives, and the people increased and became even more numerous. And because the midwives feared God, he gave them families of their own. Wow. So a few things just jump right out at you there. This evil Pharaoh, his massacre of the male children of Israel. The boldness and ingenuity and craftiness of the midwives who did not obey the king. They didn't obey Pharaoh. And the biggest is that God blessed them because of it. It says, and because the midwives feared God, how did they show that they feared God? They didn't obey the Pharaoh. He gave them families of their own. So I'm a person that firmly believes we obey the law of the land. We do. We obey the law of the land. Except for when the law of the land contradicts the law that is higher than the law of the land, and we can just call it the law of life. See, God is the author of life, and he has made the decree in Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. He says, "See now that I myself am he. There is no God besides me. I put to death, and I bring to life." God chooses. We don't choose. We don't have the right to choose. That authority has been reserved for God in heaven.